I'm Ashley McDonald, and I'm the Public Information Officer with Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue. Our firefighters have a very tough job, and today I'm putting myself in their boots to see just how tough it is. On Adventures in Firefighting. Today, we're here at Overall Creek Elementary talking building inspections and pre-planning. So I'm here with Fire and Life Safety Specialist Shan Womack. Thank you for being with us today.
You're more than welcome.
We're going to be doing a building inspection / pre-plan for Overall Creek Elementary today. Walk me through some of the things that we're going to be doing.
Okay, when we come in to do an inspection, first when we get anywhere we're going, we look to make sure the address is visible. That way, when our crews are dispatched, they can easily find the place that they're going.
Okay.
Once we walk in, we'll talk to the teachers, maybe even the principal, get the okay, let them know we're here. And then we just start our inspection. Usually a maintenance man will walk around with us. That way we can get into any locked doors. We check fire extinguishers, making sure they're in date. They have to be inspected annually. We check emergency lighting, exit lights. We check the doors to make sure they are in working order and they are easily accessible and the pathway to them are clear. We'll check the riser rooms, the sprinklers, making sure there's 18-inch clearance. And we'll check the electrical rooms to make sure there's 36-inch clearance away from any electrical panels.
Okay, and we're going to be doing some of that a little bit later on in the show. What is the importance of having this pre-planning taken care of before we have any type of incident?
Pre-planning is very important. We come in when we do the inspections. If we note or see anything, we let the engine companies know as far as anything that's stored, flammable liquids or anything. The engine companies also come in and do pre-planning. That way they know the layout of the floor. They're familiar with the places in their territories. That way if they get calls, they know where the riser rooms are at, they know where mechanical rooms are at, and the alarm panels. So it's very important for them to do pre-planning as well as us.
So obviously this has a mutual benefit because if the school has any shortfalls, you guys can tell them about that. They can remedy that pretty quickly.
Yes, Ashley, the city schools and the county schools here in Murfreesboro that we do inspections are very, very good about if they have any issues that we find. It's usually a week, at the most 2 weeks before they get them fixed because they want to be as safe as we want them to be. So they're very good about getting things fixed.
Okay, and obviously it's not just schools that we inspect. We do local businesses, apartment complexes, things like that. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. Every business in the city is inspected. We try to get there annually. We have some that we make sure that gets done annually because for the safety of our firefighters on the engine companies. And yeah, we do apartment buildings, we do finals for new buildings as well.
And then we also inspect some what we classify as critical facilities like the nursing homes, and I guess is this school considered one of those?
Yes, all schools are considered critical facilities, so those are done annually.
Okay, great. Well, maybe walk me through some of the processes that you do at these inspections.
Of course.
So first things first, I guess we're going to be filling out this checklist?
Yes, ma'am. This is what we do at every inspection that we go in. We have a checklist that we go by. That way we can actually give it to wherever we're at, the principal here and the business owner or anywhere else in a business, saying that they passed or what they need worked on, and then we don't forget anything.
Right, and the checklist, I guess, keeps it consistent. You're checking the same things at each location.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. And you guys, I understand, do this on computerized forms as well. We're just kind of going old school today.
Yes, going old school today.
All right. So, Shan, we're standing here at what is called the fire alarm panel, and we're going to be testing the fire alarm at the school. Okay, so walk me through that process.
Okay, Mr. Barch, the principal here, has already put all this faculty and students on notice that the alarm will be going off. They are not going to be doing their drill today since they have already done it this month.
Okay.
So, but we're going to go ahead and check it just to make sure it's working. I have called dispatch so they know that we're testing and not to send our engine companies. So we'll go ahead and do the test to make sure it works properly.
Great.
So we're just going to pull. So as you can hear the alarm going off, I'm going to go ahead and silence it. Did a system reset, so all that is good. When the alarm goes off, what we're looking for are the horn and strobes working, and the fire-rated doors all close. The magnets work for those. The reason those fire-rated doors close is it compartmentalizes in case there is a fire, so it kind of keeps the fire out. We all know we're pushing to close the door right now, so that's what that's for.
So it's kind of like close the door campaign on a large scale.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we want these kids to be as safe as they can be here and at their homes.
So Shan, we're going to head over to the library and check some fire extinguisher tags.
Yes, ma'am, let's go.
So we're at the point of checking the fire extinguisher now. So let's get ready to mark it off the list.
All right, so we check the fire extinguishers to make sure they are tagged annually. So this one is good, June 2018. And we also check, make sure we're in the green, make sure it's functional. So they are good here.
Great. So next up on our checklist, we're going to be checking the exit signs.
These are actually set up on generator. Most of them have a button either on the side or underneath that we push to check the exit sign, which is why I have my stick, because I'm short and I can't reach the buttons.
Oh, makes sense.
All right, another thing we do during the inspection is we check the riser room. We come in, we check the riser, make sure everything looks good. We look for the tags. They have to also be inspected annually, just like the fire extinguishers. So this one is good. Great news, Principal Bart. You passed your inspection.
All right, thank you.
All right, sir, I just need you to sign right here.
Okay.
All right. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Inspections are an important aspect of fire and life safety, especially at critical facilities such as a school. Special thanks to Shan Womack for walking us through the process. So have you seen our lip sync video? It is utterly amazing. Let me show you this. I also star in it, but I know you've got star power too. Here's my card. Let's do something together.